Okay, so your first question for Ask the Eskimo is from Assassin's Creed fan Desmond Miles066.
Fuck off with Assassin's Creed. I'm gonna be like traumatized by Assassin's Creed one day, thanks to TFBN News.
Uh,
Tune in for the April edition.
yes, absolutely tune in for the
Link
April
in
edition.
description below.
Yep. Presuming this comes up in April. If it's not coming up in April, it'll be whichever month this comes up in. Presumably it is April
No,
because it's only
if
the
this
beginning of
comes up in
April.
July, I'm still linking to April's.
Okay, fair enough.
Just cause why not?
Yeah. All right. So your first question from Desmond Miles066. Apparently he's gonna keep this one short, and he does. He says, "Hey, Mama Eskimo, I really hate spending money, but I want to gain some muscle, which requires me to use more than just my home gym. I signed up for a month at this place that is really cool, but the 20 to 25-minute drive kills me on the inside. On the other hand, I am heading out on Tuesday for a shorter 10-minute max drive to another gym for a tour. The rate is cheaper, but the main appeal is the location of it being closer. My anxiety is killing me, and I just need some help. So what should I do?"
He's already bought the subscription to the one place?
Yes, he has. For a month.
Oh, for 1 month.
Yes.
Oh, okay, because usually they make you sign, like,
Yeah,
contracts.
yeah, I know. Mine is for 12 months, I think.
Oh, do you go?
Yeah, of course.
Have you gone more than twice?
Yeah, I go like 3 times a week.
You actually get your money's worth.
Yeah, of course.
Wow, congratulations, you're one of very few.
I was like, shit, if I've got a gym membership, I am damn well getting my money's worth. Plus, there are a lot of hot girls there.
Fair enough. 'Cause there's a lot of people that'll be like, I'll get this, $40, $20, $40 a month gym membership, and I'm gonna get it for a year, and I'm gonna go twice.
Wow.
A
Wow.
lot of people do that.
True. So, in answer to Desmond's question, what should he do?
Go check out the other gym. If you like it, subscribe to it, and cancel your subscription to the other one.
Absolutely. On the topic of subscribing, feel free to hit the subscribe button if this was useful for you.
Yeah, yeah, that too.
Your next question, submitted by !693, says, "Hey Mama Eskimo, I feel like I never grew up. For context, I'm 22 and male in the US. Growing up, I was very socially ... uninvolved. I cared more about reading. Then in high school, I got into social crowds by being a class clown. I never stopped though. I realized that I say things that are hurtful and I would have trouble forgiving them if they were said to me. But in the moment, I think they're funny and they just come out of my mouth. I feel like I'm still a teenager. Blah 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 blah. Too long didn't read. I never quit being a class clown, and now that I'm 22, it makes me an a-hole. How do I change?"
Stop being a dick. Think about what you say before you say it.
That's pretty self-explanatory, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you stop being a dick?
Just stop it.
Stop being.
Just stop it.
Stop.
It'll be fine. Just stop. You know, the world's not going to end if you stop insulting people. In fact, it will probably get better. Yes, your next question, submitted by Sneaky Snake 04. Hey Mama Eskimo, I'm scared of
Is this
death.
the snake in the wall from
No,
before?
no, it's not.
Oh, sure.
That was Help Me With Snack, or something like
Are
that.
you sure though? This isn't the snake from inside the wall.
Well, possibly.
With his own question.
Possibly. Hey Mama Eskimo, I'm scared of death and need help. The last couple of nights I've been having thoughts about death, and I've been having nightmares of me dying. And when I try to go online, every article says I'm not scared of death because I can't escape it. It makes just sorry, his English is terrible. It makes me think, why am I here? When I get old, will medicine save me? Why live if I just die? I have also just sat there in my bed crying, tears from my eyes. Where else would the tears come from? So what do I do to get rid of all of these thoughts?
See a psychiatrist? I'm not trained to handle this.
Yeah, this has taken a rather depressing turn on Ask the Eskimo for this week. Advice is get some serious help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not legally allowed to give you that kind of advice. Sorry.
Neither am I, but I'm going to anyway, and it's get some serious help.
Yeah. That's the
Um,
only advice I can give you. I can't give you any other advice. Sorry.
Oh God. So, in one of the previous episodes of Ask the Eskimo, we discussed what to do if your toilet was, or how do you know if your toilet was clogged, if you remember. From the same train of thought, we have a question submitted by Throwaway Bag FML. He says, Hi Mama Eskimo, this is really embarrassing. I flushed down a Ziploc bag filled with petroleum jelly in a bathroom and now it's clogged and my parents come home soon.
Why the fuck did you do that?
I don't know. I've
What did you
plunged.
think was gonna happen?
I've plunged. I've tried to reach, but can't get it out. What do I do? I'm going to die of embarrassment, or they have to call a plumber.
Why the fuck do you have petroleum jelly in a bag?
I don't know. I don't understand.
Why are you flushing it down the toilet? You wanna know what else works? A garbage can.
Yeah, a garbage can. If you're worried that your parents will go through the garbage can, then just sort of like put it in your pocket, go for a walk, and throw it in
If
one of
you're worried
those.
your parents are gonna go through the garbage can, one, they won't. Two, it's petroleum jelly.
True.
It's not like narcotics or something. Like.
True, although petroleum jelly has a variety of uses which could be embarrassing to the kid. Presumably it's a kid. I'd suggest just putting the bag...
That's when you lie and say I had dry skin or chapped lips or.
No, I would
something.
suggest you put the bag inside your pocket, you head down into your local town and just put it in one of the public trash cans. Or throw it at a passing car off of an overbridge.
But in this situation, considering it's already in the toilet and you seem unable to get it out, unless you have the money to shell for a plumber yourself and the plumber can, you know, come in and fix it and leave before your parents get home, I think you're just gonna have to man up and take one for the team.
No, the other obvious thought, once again I am quite the toilet expert as a homeowner, a coat hanger works really well to unclog
Won't
toilets.
that potentially pop the bag though?
Yeah, filled with petroleum jelly, which actually flushes. As it is a liquid.
If you had an entire Ziploc bag that was...
Well, it
Just a
depends on
Ziploc
the
bag
size
that
of the Ziploc bag, doesn't it?
If it was big enough to clog a toilet.
Well, presumably, if this is the same guy that sent in the question before, there may be something else already clogging the toilet.
So I think you can try the hanger method. If that still doesn't work, I think you need to take one for the team and seriously think about your actions and question your sanity.
Absolutely. Okay, moving on. Your next question is submitted by MindNMovement. He's 26 male, apparently. He says, Hey Mama Eskimo, I look young for my age and often have people, mostly women, question my age in bars and clubs. I'm looking for advice on things to say or do that can help avert that conversation nicely. I feel like it's a bad thing the way people just say, wow, how old are you? Are you old enough? How old are you really? Like they're talking down to me. It's often the topic of conversation that gets dealt with in the first few moments, especially with women. The advice I want here is basically ways to diffuse this and not let it bring negativity or sort of you're talking down to me into the conversation.
That's actually kind of a tough one. I mean, you could be a dick and just show everyone your ID.
Or your penis.
That could probably get you in prison.
True.
It's probably not the best idea. So you could be a dick and show everybody your ID, or I guess...
Or a bigger dick and show everybody your bigger dick.
If you're comfortable with a prison cell with Big Johnny over there, he'll take good care of you. He's
And he'd be much more interested in you proving it with your... Anyway. So,
I heard that he's very gentle.
I guess one thing that I would like to say is that it's generally considered good to look young for your age, because if you're 26 now and people are questioning whether you're... I'm assuming this is the US, they're assuming you're 21 or less than 21. By the time you turn 50, you're going to look 30.
Yeah, but because he looked like he was 15 when he was 26, he's gonna still be alone, most likely.
Good point. But some women actually like that, so you know, there's hope for you. Don't.
Yeah, go just find a pedophile. Just,
I
just go
believe
find a
they.
pedophile.
Okay. I believe they prefer the term cougar. But anyway, um,
I think it's different when they're going for someone that looks like they're underage, or is underage.
yeah. Okay. Fair. Cool. So your next question comes from Happy Blue Hippo. Um,
I was also gonna say the obvious advice of,
sorry.
if you're comfortable with it, you could try and wear makeup to make yourself look older, or like change your hair or dress more
Yeah.
mature.
Yeah. Change your appearance. Yeah.
You can try
Grow a
that
grow a beard, if
if you
if
can.
it's possible.
So some guys just
Oh
there's
wait,
some
no,
guys that
never
can't grow
mind,
beard.
never mind. I've just scrolled down and it says, and no, I cannot grow a beard or facial hair. So I apologize.
Get a fake one.
Yeah, fake mustache.
Yeah, here you go.
Definitely. Make it look like Einstein. That would be legendary. Seriously, you get all the girls. Anyway, your next question is submitted by Happy Blue Hippo. Hey Mama Eskimo, my best friend is dating a racist. This guy has been my best friend for years. We're so similar it's scary, and I never would have expected him to be okay with someone he's seeing to be terribly racist. He and I have been making plans to get a house and be roommates, and we're both excited, but this girl is making me nervous about it. I have a young daughter, and she knows all people are people and deserve to be treated as such at 4 years old, and I don't want her exposed to someone who thinks saying the N-word or any other derogatory name for any race is okay. I'm not
Is the
sure.
person asking a question a man or a woman?
Uh, does not say. I'm assuming. I don't know. It doesn't actually say.
Because at the beginning I assumed a man, and then it got to the bit about the daughter, and I'm being very sexist and assuming it's a woman now.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's a woman too. I'm not. Sorry. I'm not sure how to or if I should bring it up with him. Beyond the worries of my kid being exposed to it, I'm disappointed in him for being okay with it in any way. I want him happy, but this is something I would expect him to have a problem with as an open-minded person. I appreciate any suggestions or insight.
It's definitely a woman, I think.
Hmm. Yeah, she did at one point. Sorry, I didn't read this section because it was too long. But she does go on to refer to him as her BFF. Men don't do that.
Yep. Definitely a woman.
So,
Possibly a gay man, but it's a little questionable how he has a daughter.
yes, so Happy Blue Hippo, we believe, successfully figured out your sex. Anyway, on to your question. Any suggestions or insight into this person whose friend is dating a racist?
Approach him and say, dude, what the fuck? I mean, don't do it like that, because then they're just gonna be defensive. But just, explain, your concerns. Maybe you can use if your friend is quite fond of your daughter, like, in a sort of, obviously,
Yeah,
in an
yeah, I know what you
appropriate
mean.
way, of course, then you could maybe use that as, sounds really fucked up.
Excellent.
You might be able to use it as, like, leverage of some kind.
Brilliant
like,
idea.
so this is how I feel about your girlfriend, and this, and, she does this and that, and I don't want insert child's name here to be exposed to it. So I just think us getting a place together will work if you're still with her.
Only on Ask the Eskimo will you find advice which includes emotional blackmail.
I mean, like,
Yeah, absolutely.
in that situation, because it's gonna be very hard to get around it without making the friend angry or defensive.
One thing I would like to say, Happy Blue Hippo, is you are clearly in love with this guy.
Yeah.
This is what I'm getting. You've made plans to be roommates together. You refer to him as your BFF, a rock in my life, and I also can't imagine ever. Rock in my life. This is all sort of things that you describe in a partner. And is it really the fact that she's a racist that gets to you, or the fact that she's there at all?
And then the fact that she's a racist is just like an extra reason.
Yeah, exactly. So I think you need to move on. Honestly, I don't think this guy, he obviously sees something in her.
I mean, if you're hell-bent and determined to have this whole moving in with him thing work, I would bring up, like, you know, that either his girlfriend needs to tone it down when around your kid, or she not be brought around your kid.
But the other thing to remember is if he's seeing someone, then surely down the line they're going to be looking at sort of getting their own place together.
Eventually, and she'll just have to be prepared for that, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, we're almost out of time, and by almost I mean we are, but we're going to do one more question anyway. So this one is submitted to you from Big Eyes Big Story. Hey Mama Eskimo, cleaned out the fridge at work and made some folks mad. Should I feel sorry and apologise? The fridge at my workplace was getting very nasty and smelly. I decided it needed a good reset and cleaning. I sent emails to every employee as well as posted a notice on the fridge. In the email I requested everyone take home blah 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 if they didn't want it thrown out. And it was up for 2 weeks. Wouldn't you know, the day after the clean out, people are mad for having items thrown out. They claim I should have used better judgment on what to throw out. Should I have done something different, and do I owe my co-workers an apology? I feel like I made my intentions clear and made sure people had the date and time of the clean out.
I mean, you gave them 2 weeks notice. I mean, the only thing I might suggest is throw out old food, but not dishes or Tupperware.
Yeah.
But if the food is like really nasty and rotten and you don't want to touch it, then fucking the dish goes with it.
Absolutely. I'd just like to point out that if something was left in the fridge for 2 weeks, chances are it ain't good no more.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Good for you, by the way, for taking hygiene to the next level.
I think your coworkers are just dicks.
Yeah, absolutely. Agreed. No, you don't need to apologise. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your coworkers should apologise for having
you should apologise to me.
For subjecting you to that.
You had to get in there with the rotten food, the nasty smell, and you had to clean that shit up. And that's good for you. Good for you, Mr. Big Eyes, Big Story. Good for you. Anyway.
Bring a clothespin for your nose.
Yeah, and perhaps rubber gloves and disinfectant for the fridge. Anyway, that is all we have time for this week's edition of Ask the Eskimo. As always, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have... Oh, and thank you very much for answering the questions.
Yep.
If you have any questions that you would like Eskimolander to answer, feel free to mail them to 1743 West Sydney Road, Hong Kong. That is in the country of Russia. PO box. Your postcode is 731AW7. Or alternatively, leave them in the comments underneath this video, and we will see you next time.
Can I leave now?
Yes, you can. Goodbye.
Bye.